Capricorn, welcome to your weekly reading for August 8th to the 14th. Let's get started and see what messages you have for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Keeping in mind that these are general readings and may not resonate for everyone. So take the messages that do resonate and check out your other placements to see if you have messages there as well. All right, Capricorn, what is the energy around your week ahead? Capricorn. Ooh, it's too many. All right, Capricorn. I'm giggling just because so many cards came out. Okay, bottom of the deck, I just want to show you this, is blessed. So I'm already sort of getting a feeling about this reading. So I just want to reassure you that you are blessed and that anything coming down into your energy right now is trying to move you into a new timeline. So don't give up. Don't feel like all hope is lost. You are blessed, okay? Now, first card is very reassuring to me because that sort of confirms the feeling I have, is that you are between two worlds right now. You're moving from one energy to another energy. You're moving from from black and white to color. You're shifting landscapes. So things must feel a little uncertain right now. And it might feel like you're about to sort of finish something up. We see the unfinished symphony card. So I feel like you're bringing closure to something this week, and that it's actually, it might be feeling really intense right now, but it's actually going to be moving you towards something that feels a lot lighter and a lot more full of pleasure and satisfaction and happiness and joy and balance, okay? And this feeling of abundance and prosperity. So I think you're moving, Capricorn, you're moving from something that feels really heavy and dense to something that feels very light and full of opportunity and potential. You are being guided here to observe things. So I feel like right now you need to sort of have another look at something. You might be getting a communication this week. We see message in the bottle. So something could be moving as far as a message towards you. You could be getting some sort of communication that maybe you've been waiting for because of this unfinished symphony vibe. Something might be closing this week. And blessed on the bottom of the deck is such a nice message for you, because as I was even shuffling the cards, I couldn't help but feel like this has been a tough week for Capricorn, the last few, maybe feeling the intensity of that between two worlds. But that blessed card really does give us that message that something wonderful is about to be sort of gifted to you from spirit, and this idea that it's unexpected. It could feel completely out of the blue. It's divine intervention, and it's intervening on your behalf this week. It's one of those things where it's like, just let gratitude take over right now. Accept the blessings given to you and see the window of opportunity as being wide open, because right now you're moving towards this deepening sense of intimacy on your unique path. And I feel like that's important to say as well, that your path might not look like anyone else's path, and that's okay. And to trust that as things get really dark and heavy and dense and you feel it's gonna shift. That can sometimes be the best indication that things are about to shift, is when it gets to be so heavy to hold, Yeah. Okay, Capricorn. Let's see what the tarot cards say. There's the Devil. So, yep, you're at that pivotal point right now where it would be very easy to turn and run and to escape into drugs, into addiction, into sex, into whatever your vices are. I just listed what came to mind, but whatever those vices are, they must be very tempting right now, because you I can't help but feel like you might want to be escaping your current energy. You might want to escape this dense, heavy feeling that you're in right now. And so seeing the Devil come up, yeah, there's the Five of Cups in reverse. So it's emotional too. This is an emotional time where this unfinished symphony, it almost feels like there could be an event that pushes things into the next world. And that is an event that has been around from the past. And it's one that you have had a hard time letting go of. You've had such a hard time letting go of this dynamic. And I feel like you're about to find the path to let go of it. There's the King or the Knight of Swords in reverse. So, as much as you might want change right now, you do need change. So it's interesting. Like, I almost feel like asking you, have you been getting sort of ideas about doing things and you've been dismissing them? And it's like, like disruptions to your daily patterns, and you've been resisting them and ignoring those ideas. But really, I feel like observer is here because maybe you need to observe those. Maybe you need to observe what a disruption in your pattern would change. Like, I was just listening to this really interesting podcast about how, when we wake up in the morning, the first couple of things that we do actually hardwire us for the day. So what is your morning practice? Maybe you need to shift what you do first thing in the morning so that your day doesn't feel dependent on instant gratification. Like if you're the kind of person that reaches for your phone first thing in the morning, maybe delay that. If you're the kind of person that doesn't eat breakfast, maybe change that pattern. Start experimenting with different foods in the morning to see what brings you a lot of energy and feeling good throughout the day. Eight of Swords. Maybe it's your thought pattern that needs disruption. Seeing that is interesting. As I was talking about sort of disturbing patterns, we see the Eight of Swords in reverse. And there's the Death card in reverse, my friends, on the bottom of the deck. You need change right now, Capricorn, but I can't help but wonder if maybe you're resisting change because you just want things to be okay the way they are, and they're not. And you might be feeling kind of jaded about that. You might be feeling withdrawn. You might be feeling like there's this unescapable feeling or thinking pattern that you're in right now. And really, it needs a shakeup. You're needing to tap into love first here, self-acceptance, love, self-love, and get ready to put down those burdens, because I can't help but think you're about to move from feeling like everything is stuck in stagnation to this wide open expansion. And it's a very interesting feeling, but I feel like what needs to shift right now is you. You need to shift within. You need to shift your thoughts, your patterns of behavior, your way of thinking, and to sort of embrace this idea that things move from the inner world to the outer world. So there may need to be some shifts that happen on an emotional level as well. There's the Six of Cups, and this is like a whole reboot here. You're getting rebooted from the inside out. And there's the Magician in reverse telling me that right now your inner world is out of balance. It's not focused. You're in survival mode. You're just trying to survive your life right now, Capricorn. And that's not serving you. There's the Hierophant. Oh, that card flipped over and hit me in the face. You're needing to tap into your spirit side here. Like, it's almost like you have to find that spiritual teacher within to ground yourself, but also to expand your spiritual side so that you see that you're blessed and that this isn't all just a random bunch of nonsense. This is all meaningful, and everything is almost a metaphor for you right now. And so really be observant really be observant, because I feel like everything around you is trying to teach you something about yourself right now. And that there is this, yeah, like it's like you're having a hard time envisioning this new world. You're having a hard time envisioning your ships coming in. I feel like the word despair is ever present with you right now, Capricorn, and that it's lowering your confidence, it's lowering your vibration, and yet it could be this road that you're on right now. Like I was sort of saying, it's all leading you to something. There is something coming here, Capricorn. I feel like you're about to be in a very different place right now. Just like this first card said, different, or between worlds. I feel like something is going to get wrapped up, and then something else is going to begin. And it's going to blow your socks off, Capricorn. I can't help but feel like this could actually be very transformative, and that it is a blessing coming from from out of nowhere, but it's here. And it's very interesting, because I don't think you see it coming. I think you're full of feelings right now that say nothing is going to change my reality. Is this how it's going to always be? And that you're having a really hard time seeing your ships coming in, but they're on their way. Your ships are coming in. I feel like you are just stuck in the past, and there's a need for forgiveness here. That Queen of Cups, I had said love, self-love, and acceptance, but there's also forgiveness here. There's something from the past that you've been holding on to, maybe, that is like a lump of coal in your. It's just sitting there like a big lump, a big unfinished symphony that just needs, in order to heal this wound, forgiveness is the answer. And sort of forgiving yourself, forgiving that version of yourself that was involved in this situation, or forgiving whoever was in there with you. Maybe someone hurt you. Maybe you allowed someone to hurt you because of the version of yourself was seeking love. And, maybe you were looking in a place that ended up teaching you to love yourself, which is a beautiful lesson, but can be one that is hard to let go of. This is a time of a new paradigm, okay? And it's almost like you have to become your own spiritual teacher right now, because seeing that Magician in reverse is saying to me that there is so much untapped potential within you, Capricorn, and that your intentions need to be examined, because right now you're blocking your own essence of creativity here. And that may sound like, what is she talking about? But there's something unique about you, Capricorn, that wants to express itself. But I feel like it's blocked. It's blocked by overthinking. It's blocked by some feelings about the past, situations that may need forgiveness. It's essentially this helplessness feeling, this feeling where we sort of have a lot of like those lumps of coal holding us down. And it's like the only way to get rid of them is to sort of dissolve them with forgiveness. And then you'll find yourself sort of moving forward in a way that you don't expect to move forward right now. I feel like you are almost resigned to stay stuck, Capricorn. And yet you have so much within you that says you've sort of got so much to celebrate and so much to be grateful for and satisfied with, and yet you're not feeling that way. You're feeling very stuck in this energy that it almost feels unescapable. As I'm talking about it, I'm just sort of feeling that way, like there's There's no direction to help you right now other than you. You are your own compass right now. And so this Nine of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck makes me feel like you've got to find a way to ground yourself into your body so that you're not feeling so out of sorts and so out of focus. You know, I almost feel like saying you need to do something physical. Like, you know, it's interesting actually. Another podcast I was listening to recently was sort of talking about the benefits of weightlifting and dancing. I mean, I teach dance, so I understand the benefits of dancing. And you might need something physical like that, like doing something that involves your body so that you can reconnect to yourself and be like, I'm here in the present. Whatever happened here in the past, it's in the past, and I can forgive and move forward. I don't have to stay stuck there. And sometimes doing physical work with the body can unleash that potential that has been laying dormant, suffocating under the weight of the past. You hear me, Capricorn? You know, it's very interesting. All right, let's see. What is the animal spirit message for you to close this reading? Magic works through you. Scarab Beetle Spirit. Card 52, which is the same energy to me as this Milk and Honey, this Between Two Worlds, this Unfinished Symphony. It's very true. The magic works through you. And don't forget, you've got that Magician card in reverse right now. So do you know that the magic works through you? This is a process of the inner has to heal for the outer to look different. This Between Two Worlds card is within your magic here. And you have that Blessed card on the bottom of the deck. So I can't help but feel like you're going to receive some idea of how to shift this. And that it's coming from within you. Like we were just saying, you know, unleashing yourself from that suppression that's happening within by focusing so much on the past and not releasing things through forgiveness is blocking you. There is so much transformation possible here for you, Capricorn, but it starts with you. I'm going to leave it at that. This reading's been a bit longer than the others. If this has resonated for you, please consider subscribing, liking, sharing, commenting. If you'd like a personal reading, you can find that link in the description below. As always, I'm sending you so much love and light, Capricorn. Take care, and we'll see you soon.